This is probably the most hidden concept attributed to Jesus, and it's important to recognize that today's scriptures, as we know them, were significantly altered throughout history. A key concept to grasp is the nature of Christ. In contemporary spiritual circles, Christ is viewed not as a person, but as a level of awareness, often equated with states like oneness or unity consciousness. These terms, Christ consciousness, unity consciousness, and oneness, all point to the same spiritual state. This state, known as oneness, might not resonate or be fully comprehended until one has personally experienced it. Descriptions and explanations can be offered, but without personal experience, its essence often becomes lost in translation, a common issue with spiritual teachings. Christ consciousness, a term that defies simple definition, represents a profound understanding of our existence as an integral part of the cosmos. It's more than a concept, it's an experience of connecting deeply with the divine, transcending mere religious interpretations. This state, akin to the blissful nirvana of samadhi in Eastern philosophies, embodies self-realization and oneness with a universal spirit. This notion, although named for Jesus Christ's spiritual transcendence, transcends the boundaries of Christianity, weaving in threads from Eastern spirituality and philosophy. It's a fusion that, for some, stirs debate, challenging traditional views of spirituality. The essence of Christ consciousness is not exclusive to any single faith. It's a universal quest for enlightenment, a journey traversed by spiritual figures across diverse traditions. Through trials and tribulations, similar to those Jesus faced, one can achieve this elevated state of awareness. This path is open to all seekers of truth, regardless of their spiritual leanings. The pursuit of Christ consciousness involves rising above our physical existence to embrace our divine nature. It's a journey marked by love, peace, and bliss, guiding us to the realization of a higher power interconnecting all life. To embark on this path, one needs an open heart, a dedicated spirit, and a willingness to embrace new perspectives and practices. Whether through meditation, acts of kindness, or a renewed mindset, the means to this awakening are as diverse as those who seek it. As we begin to perceive the divine within ourselves, the awakening to Christ consciousness unfolds gradually. It's akin to uncovering a long-forgotten truth or reconnecting with the deepest part of our spiritual essence. This state is not only a peak of emotional and intellectual growth, but also a source of profound joy and liberation. Trusting in a higher power, one embarks on a transformative journey, elevating their spiritual maturity and leading a life imbued with virtue. The path is not without its challenges, often marked by internal struggles and conflicts, but such trials are essential steps toward a higher understanding. In this quest, Jesus Christ serves as a symbol, embodying the unity of all beings with the divine. His life and enlightenment after a period of suffering offer guidance and hope to those walking this path. To attain Christ consciousness is to recognize our inherent divine nature, echoing Jesus' role as a child of God. This journey, while challenging, leads to the discovery of our truest self and a deeper connection with the universe. Christ consciousness is a state of heightened awareness, transcending the confines of traditional narratives. It's not solely about the historical figure of Jesus or Yeshua, but a broader, more inclusive understanding. Imagine a mosaic of lightworkers throughout history, each contributing a unique piece to this intricate puzzle. Their collective essence forms a composite character, one that represents the pinnacle of spiritual enlightenment. This consciousness is a call to awaken the heart and mind, to stir the dormant seeds of wisdom within us. It's an invitation to step into a realm where discernment and sovereignty reign, guiding us on our journey toward self-realization. Think of it as an internal compass, pointing us towards our next step in spiritual evolution. As we delve deeper, let's open our minds to the possibility that within each of us lies the potential to resonate with this profound state of being. An awakened heart center is another cornerstone of this consciousness. Picture it as a blossoming lotus in the center of your being, radiating unconditional love and empathy. This heart center is a wellspring of compassion, nurturing our capacity to connect deeply with others and the world around us. It represents a harmonious blend of empathy and strength, enabling us to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. Dharma and sovereignty further enrich this consciousness. Dharma, akin to a cosmic melody, invites us to align with our life's purpose and our unique role in the grand symphony of existence. Sovereignty, meanwhile, is the empowerment of the self, a declaration of our innate ability to shape our destiny. Together, they form a powerful duo, guiding us towards a life of purpose and authenticity. We are not just understanding these attributes intellectually, but inviting them into our lives. Let this be a journey of internal alchemy, where knowledge transforms into lived experience, where concepts become tangible realities in our daily existence. As we embrace these qualities, we step closer to a state of being that is not just enlightening, but deeply fulfilling. Embarking further into the heart of Christ consciousness, we encounter its mystical dimensions, where ancient wisdom and modern understanding converge. This consciousness is not confined to a single narrative, but is a tapestry woven from diverse spiritual threads. Here we see Christ consciousness as a bridge between metaphysical concepts and practical, everyday life. In the mystical Kabbalah, Christ is symbolized as the middle pillar in the tree of life. This imagery is a profound metaphor for balance and integration. Visualize Christ consciousness as a harmonizing force, adept at navigating between polarities. It embodies the equilibrium between the material and the spiritual, the rational and the intuitive. This middle path is crucial for ascending to higher states of awareness, for it is in the balance that we find true wisdom. The Christ consciousness reconciles the masculine and feminine energies within us. It's about harmonizing our logical and emotional aspects, creating a synergy that elevates our understanding. Picture this as a dance of energies, each step bringing us closer to a state of wholeness and inner unity. The teachings of Jesus in this context serve as a guide for transcending duality and embracing paradox. This is not about choosing one extreme over the other, but finding a path that honors both, a path that leads to unity consciousness. In this unity, we discover the power of discernment, the art of making wise choices that resonate with our highest selves. As we absorb these insights, let's remember that Christ consciousness is not just a lofty ideal, but a practical guide for living a life of balance, harmony, and deep understanding. It invites us to experience life in all its fullness, bridging the gap between the divine and the mundane, the eternal and the temporal. In the final stretch of our exploration of Christ consciousness, we focus on its practical embodiment in our daily lives. This consciousness is not a distant ideal, but a living, breathing presence within us, waiting to be awakened and expressed in every thought, word, and deed. Consider this consciousness as an invitation to view yourself and others through a lens of divinity. It's a call to recognize the sacred spark within each person, to see beyond surface differences and connect with the underlying unity that binds us all. This is where the teachings of Jesus become profoundly relevant, not as historical artifacts, but as living principles, guiding us towards a universal truth, our inherent divinity. The journey towards Christ consciousness is also a journey towards self-awareness and self-actualization. It's about breaking free from the shackles of spiritual amnesia, remembering our true nature, and embracing our role in the cosmic dance of creation. This consciousness encourages us to question, to seek, and to grow, constantly expanding our understanding of ourselves and the universe. As we integrate this consciousness into our lives, we become architects of a new reality, one where wisdom, love, and unity prevail. We start to live with purpose, guided by a deep sense of Dharma and a commitment to our own sovereignty. Our decisions and actions are infused with discernment, compassion, and a heartfelt desire to contribute to the greater good. Christ consciousness is not just a philosophical concept, but a living, vibrant force that has the power to transform our lives and the world around us. It's a journey of discovery, a path of awakening that leads us to the ultimate realization of our true potential. As we embody this consciousness, we become beacons of light, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of spiritual awakening. Embrace this consciousness with an open heart and mind, and let it guide you towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and profound connection with all that is. If this video made sense to you, write in the comments, "It makes sense to me." Remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the latest teachings.